Good morning. I've crossed the starting line for week 7 on what is yet another absolutely beautiful morning here in South Carolina. This was a 48-minute recovery run. I got a little over 4.5 miles done. It's pretty good for a relaxing recovery run on this 65-degree, sunny, light breeze morning. Couldn't ask for better conditions. The topic I'm going to focus on for this week's episode is listening to your body, making the adjustments that you need to make. I've been doing 2 lower body strength exercises each week so far, just to help strengthen my legs, help prevent injury in my right knee. But now that overall all the runs are getting much longer, it's getting harder and harder to recover from that workout and do a decent job at what I need to do on the run the next day. So I'm going to drop down to 1 lower body workout a week. So at the moment, I'm going to focus on doing 1 upper body, 1 lower body, and I'm going to swap out the second lower body with a core workout. So just a minor adjustment, but after 6 weeks and listening to how my legs were feeling, what they were telling me, I think the 2 leg workouts was just a bit too much, especially as these runs start getting longer. So I'm gonna trim back a little bit. We'll talk more about listening to your body and making adjustments as the week goes on. But for now, I'm gonna sign off and I will see you in the next run. All right, good morning. That is week 7, run 2 done and in the books. This was a 35-minute recovery run on, yet again, a wonderful South Carolina morning. It's 66 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't see any clouds. There's no wind, not too humid. So it's, once again, pretty nice conditions for running. As I started mentioning yesterday, it is very important to listen to your body no matter what you're training for, even if it's just going to the gym to maintain a certain level of fitness. We know how our body's supposed to feel during certain actions, and if something feels off, that's a great warning sign. Pay attention to it. See if under less load, the same kind of thing is happening. And if it is an issue, stop what you're doing, do some research on what you need to do to recover from that. If you are watching this and you're getting into running for the first time, you're gonna notice some discomfort. And discomfort is not necessarily a sign that you're pending injury. I think some of the most common areas of discomfort are your ankles, knees, and hips. Those areas will get strengthened as you start getting into running more. But also you can look into different types of shoes or different types of insoles that can help absorb some of that impact that can cause that discomfort. You'll notice I'm wearing some calf sleeves. These I've found help prevent that injury that I get in my calf muscles. I'm not sure exactly how they work. From my understanding, the compression helps increase blood flow, reduces vibration. Whatever the actual method is, it works for me and helps prevent injury. In the worst case scenario, where you don't listen to your body and you get injured, or you do listen to your body but you still get injured anyway, I very highly recommend, if you're able to, go see a physical therapist. Often you don't even need insurance for it. You can just pay per visit. And even if you just go one time, they can help identify what the actual issue is, what the actual injury is, and they can give you like a handout with different exercises to help rehabilitate that area and strengthen that area, and they'll walk you through those exercises. So definitely keep that in mind, and pretty much any place you live in, there's either physical therapy or occupational therapy clinics to be found. But we'll finish up this run and we'll talk some more about listening to your body and changing things up if you need to as this week goes on. So as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next run. Good morning from the studio. This was week 7, run 3, done and in the books. This was 27 minutes of a speed workout with a 7-minute warm-up and a 20-minute tempo run that I did at an average pace of 8:52 per mile. It was yet another beautiful South Carolina morning, 71 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 degrees Celsius. And I'm recording this narrative because the microphone did not record. Not sure what the issue was, but I had that issue with this one. And then I will warn you going into the next day's video, it's a bit wobbly. Something was off with the motion stabilization and the audio. Good morning. It is week 7, run 4 done and in the books. This was a 30-minute recovery run on yet another beautiful South Carolina morning. It's 74 degrees Fahrenheit, a little bit of clouds in the sky, rather humid, so it feels a little bit hotter than 74. Now that I've shuffled up my strength workouts a little bit, instead of doing the 1 upper body and 2 lower body during the week, I'm now doing 1 upper body, 1 lower body, and a core workout. This morning was the core workout. First time I did one of the 20-minute core workouts on Apple Fitness. I've done plenty of the 10-minute one, but it's amazing. Just that extra 10 minutes definitely makes you feel it. It makes you realize how often our core muscles are used in just about everything that we do. My one bit of advice for today is pretty much no matter what you're training for, make sure you do core workouts, because yeah, you use your core a lot, sometimes without even knowing it. And keeping that strong just helps in what you're training for, helps during the day. Definitely a beneficial thing to do. And with that, I'm going to wrap up this run. So I'll see you in the next run, which is going to be the long run for the week. Good morning. That's week 7, run 5 done and in the books. And with this 15-kilometer run, I've crossed the finish line for week 7. It's yet again another beautiful morning, partly cloudy, a little bit of a breeze. It rained sometime during the night, so ground's a little wet, but it doesn't really feel too humid, so that's nice. I'm gonna try and make this wrap up quick because I'm noticing the battery on the wireless mic is just about dead. But there's 3 main points that I wanted to kind of rehash for this week. First one is listen to your body. Make sure you're paying attention to things that don't feel normal and you're doing what you need to do to make that abnormal feeling go away. Number 2, sometimes the best training session is no training session. So if that odd feeling isn't going away, definitely rest up until you make sure you're healed up, because you don't want to make the injury worse. And number 3, don't forget to work out your core. Sounds silly, but you really use your core in just about everything you do, and keeping that strong helps keep you stable and helps give you more strength in all those things that you do. So that wraps up week 7. As I head into week 8, I did take a look at the forecast, and there's a lot of rain in the forecast. So it'll be interesting working through all that and figuring out what to do to film that. So I'll wrap up here, and I will see you in the next run. Thanks for watching.